coming up soon. Ooh. It's a Christmas miracle, kids. Double secret paladin. Both playing coghammers. Woof is what I say to that. Woof. And I'm gonna unmute Hearthstone. A woof. Let me know if you feel like I should put on the background music. I usually check it on the letter R. But yeah, this is cool. So yeah, Admiration versus Ultima. Game is go. Go game, go. Ultima plays a Lotheb. Oh, that's the sound I make. Lotheb hype. Lotheb hype. Chat goes nuts. All two of you. Sweet. What do we got in Admiration's hand? Yeah, stuff. Good stuff. Pretty normal stuff. Coghammer. Yeah, Boomtown's here. Muster's pretty great. I like. They both curve out pretty well. I'll say that. Ultima's definitely curves better in its Mysterious Challenger, whereas Admiration probably curving out a little bit better after the Mysterious Challenger. Both fine to only see one secret. They don't even mind seeing two secrets, just hoping they don't accidentally catch the thing that all Secret Paladin players hate, whether you get all your secrets for like 6 card draws in a row and then you don't get Mysterious Challenger. Like, oh, okay. So big difference between Admiration and Ultima's decks. Ultima actually plays, Admiration only plays the Avenge and the Noble Sack for his Mysterious Challenger. Ultima, Dancing with the Devil, plays Mysterious Challenger to pull a Redemption, which is interesting. So yeah, we'll see how that plays out. Shredder coming out, pretty good. I'd imagine we'll probably see. Ooh, you don't want to Coghammer here, really. Although you could, because you don't want to sack. Generally, I think Nibble Sack's better played defensively than anything else. I'm gonna say.
Let me think.
No, I don't mind Coin Shredder. I don't mind Coin Shredder here. I don't think you're scared of anything. Although if you could see Ultima's hand, he'd really do anything. He would probably play the Muster, honestly. I would play Muster if I knew what his hand was. Muster's pretty good here. We'll see what happens. Honestly, we'll see what happens. So yeah, waiting on administration. Administration do anything. Started. Yeah, I'm timing this up. Facebook. Game has started. Hype. There you go. You just say the word hype, then people hype. Yeah, choosing to consecrate here. Okay. Yeah, bit of a weird play. Ooh, point of difference to Ultima. This looks like a handcrafted job. This looks like, you know, he's not consulted the net deck gods on this deck. He has chosen a homebrew. Or maybe he's playing, could be playing one of the older decks. Most of the newer runs I've seen are really cutting down the secrets and just kind of realizing that Paladin is Cancer, and playing on that asset. Either way, ooh, I imagine we're going to see the Night Juggler get held for turn 5 with a Muster. I would think Shredder is not terrible here. Shredder. Shredder's going to shred. Yeah, I like Shredder. I honestly like Shredder. Because, I mean, what else are you going to do? You're not going to play Coghammer with nothing. And Noble Sack plus Dude is pretty bad.
I see.
So yeah, probably not the best situation Roll's going to have where he keeps drawing these 1-drops. Although he did get the Lotheb on curve, which is nice. He's definitely hoping to see a Mysterious Challenger, just so he doesn't double up on his secrets. Because Paladin Secrets are great when you pay 0 mana for them and get a 6/6. Turns out they're like pretty bad if you don't. They're pretty awful as cards go. There's more talking about like card quality than anything else. They don't replace themselves. They're like bad roommates, Paladin Secrets. They're just gross, and you don't want them around. They don't do much. They pay the rent in terms of being a card. So okay, yeah, I think that's all right. Hopefully he's putting them in the right order to get the Avenge proc on that. I may have even liked to see a trade there, just guaranteeing that the weapon will be used, and that he can't test for both Noble Sack and the Repentance. So I would have thought maybe trading there would have been a little bit better. I guess, you know, 4 damage is 4 damage, particularly when your opponent's only on 13. Although, yeah, nothing scary in sight. He does have a Noble Sack. He's got a Boomtown coming up. He's got Muster if he really needs it. He's got Silence for anything particularly nasty. So I can't imagine that Admiration's feeling threatened. Again, just reminding you that the secrets up are Noble Sack, Redemption, and Avenge. So yeah, we'll see how that plays out. Yeah, I really would like to see him trade there, because worst comes to worst, he eats a Noble Sack with his Shredder, which is what he's done anyway. Probably not the best opportunity to do there, but I mean, whatever. I guess he gets Repentances, like I was saying, pretty terrible. So particularly if you played a Zombie Chow, you don't want to really be healing your opponent for 10. 2-3 heal your opponent for 10. No, that's awful. That's a yeah, it's pretty much like a Harvest Golem that heals your opponent for 10. Yeah, I like Boom here. I don't think you're scared of any of the nastier stuff. Boom plays around all these cards really well. You're not going to be silencing until next turn anyway. So yeah, okay. Here's the thing. So if you use your weapon to clear the spider, if you chose to do that play, you basically make sure Avenge has a less chance of it going off on things you want to silence anyway. So if you clear the 1/1, then you get 2 cards that you want to silence, and you play your own Redemption. Yeah, I would have done that. And then maybe look to silence the same turn, or you can just go face, or you choose to do nothing. Just wacky. No. Okay, I guess he's playing crowd. And to know when all the secrets played, Repentance. Oh, nice play. So he has played, so he's got 11, 13, 15 damage. Yeah, I would be attacking with my Boombot first, honestly. Because of that, Boombot need to hit face for 2, and you would have won. Yeah, although I guess he's got the Juggler here, so yeah, he just goes face. There's no... Yeah, I don't know why you didn't just go face there. That would have been, with Boombot, face with Boombot would have created the situation most likely to have you win. Because otherwise you lose. Like, it's not like you can come out of this winning. So I'm not sure whether Admiration made the right play there, but again, maybe Shredder or something. Maybe he's looking at, he knows his deck a lot better than I do. Oh! Oh, well, it doesn't matter anyway. Jeez, he could silence that and like... Oh, that's an awful situation to be in. No. Although yes. No. Okay, doesn't matter. Oh, that is bad. That's not it, but that's it. That's figuratively it. Jeez. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Admiration definitely saved there, but I still think the correct way would have been Boombot. Boombot go face, and that's game. Wow, game 1. Quick game 1 as well. Going to Admiration there. I'm stunned. I think that was cool. That was good to watch. There's a couple of different plays that could have gone. They each had different options how to curve out. It turns out Admiration didn't even curve out on the muster in the end there. So what do I know? Is what I'm saying. Yeah, geez, what a choice. That was I don't want to ruin this for anyone, but that Doomsay was pretty high. I'm gonna act like I can see the future in chat.
You asked for it.
I will fight with honor.
Okay, yeah, so we do see Ultima pulling out the Secret Paladin, which he just lost with. Oh, poor Ultima. And Admiration pulling out that... what I'm just calling just mage. Flamemaker mage. I don't know whether he's playing Rodan, so I should have probably asked him that. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I think Rodan's pretty good. Definitely slots in a lot of mage decks. It's better than like what's the other one? Oh, that's and Coin as well. So he's got a pretty good turn 5 play. He's got a good turn 2 play. He's got a good turn 3 play. He hasn't got a good turn 4, so he's looking for a turn 4 here. And he is getting Secrets drawn out, so that's good. This is what you kind of want as well, because if you're... we saw that last game where he got the second one, didn't do a lot, but it still managed to do something. But in this case, I think he's just going to be thinning his deck a little bit more, which is something that you're going to need against this mage deck, particularly in the way that it does clear your board repeatedly. I didn't see it. It didn't look like it was playing double poly, so unless he's got a second silence in there, you could have troubles dealing with some of the buffed minions. But yeah, we'll see. Honestly, we'll see how it works out. That's what I got to say. But yeah, for all you joining in the middle of this stream, we are currently casting the Over9k LAN tournament. VODs will be up later. This is Admiration versus Ultima. Admiration actually took down somebody I knew and have met at Firesides, Bootsy. Bootsy's in the lower bracket, duking it out. Hopefully setting up for a nice little like comeback rematch with Admiration. Possibly even playing Aberration if he then wins, because, well, who knows? Who knows? If Aberration sends Ultimate in the lower bracket, it gets tricky. That's a love triangle I don't wanna be in the middle of. But who knows? Really, we're at game 2. Aberration took out the first one with some definitely, I'm gonna say, a little bit of esports, a little bit of esports, aggressive, intentional esports. Ultima, definitely his game to win in that his game to lose in the first match, but taking at it again with another strong hand with Secret Paladin, so yeah, definitely a tough choice here. I imagine we might see, actually Bloodsail Corsair, definitely useful in this matchup. I wouldn't mind a Flame Cannon, honestly, or Ping, I guess. I think he plays the counterspell, doesn't he? He's got 2 mirror entities and a counterspell. So, yeah, it'd be risky to trade in there, thinking that he might get a counterspell and then only get like a crappy paladin secret counterspelled. But we talk quiet, so so the players can't hear us on a 5-minute delay. But either way, he does get a pretty good 2-drop out of the shredder there, so he can't be too bummed out. Definitely looking good. I like a Vengeance. I like Repentance of Vengeance, dude. Because, yeah, Coghammer is a dish best served cold, I guess.
Reporting for duty.
Yeah. Point being, yeah, I don't know, it's still anyone's game. Flamemaker be playing. This doesn't really matter, obviously. He doesn't have a good answer for Avenge at the moment. So, yeah, I still think his Arcane Missile play was alright. Because there's only 4 worth of... Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure I like that. I think Arcane Missiles with a chance to minimize damage would be nice. Oh, that's not good. That's not what you want to see. That's a big old bowl of spaghetti, as Donkey would say. But yeah, Paladin definitely in a commanding position right now. No doubt about that. But there's still a lot of removal coming out of the mage. He's going to need to pick it up soon because he's looking down the barrel of 11 damage, coming up on a perfect Mysterious Challenger turn. So, shit is what we say to that. Yeah, okay, well, good playing with the Bloodsail Corsair. He does still have a mirror entity, so the worst case scenario of a perfect Mysterious Challenger turn is that Ultima gives him a Mysterious Challenger, but I guess it's up to him in a kind of way. He's pretty much thin his whole deck by about 4 cards. I think it's worth it. I think if he could see Admiration's hand, he would do it in a heartbeat. Considering that he has a 7-2, So
I wonder.
he's thinking, no, this is when we think. Yeah, he's figured it out. I think that's the correct play. I don't even think you particularly care, actually. You could just go face here, and, no, that's right. So he's pulled a Noble Sack. Yeah, he's pulled the last Noble Sack. Choosing... Yeah, it looks pretty good. Well, he's definitely got 7... He knows he's got 7 damage next turn, regardless. And he probably knows that the mage isn't going to pull a Blingtron out of nowhere and take it with his face. So, yeah, we're talking about... These, because Ultima sweeped. He sweeped his last opponent. He sweeped Ikatosh. Can't sweep Admiration. Can't sweep that dust. You got a dirty house there, son. It's your yeah, no, it's game.
Well played.
Yeah, Admiration knows it. Game 2 going to Ultima. Ooh, this could go to 5. I'm hoping it goes to 5. That way I get to figure out what decks Ultima's playing. So. No complaints there. Let's turn on little WinRARs. Oh no. See, it's Ultima with that sick graphic. Yeah, I think I should get a call from you know, Channel 9, do the cricket graphics. Look at this. Look at this. This is called entertainment. Free on the internet. Yeah. Okay, game 3 we're going to. Ultima vs Admiration. Ultima can still play that Paladin. Admiration... No, Ultima can't play the Paladin. Admiration cannot play his Mage. No, can play his Mage. Yeah, I'm confused. But it's Dragon Priest on a... what's looking like a pretty mid-rangey hunter. Oh, that's a really... So, if you don't know what Dragon Priest is, guys, there used to be this really fun and interesting class called Priest. And it had a lot of really cool cards, and people just never didn't like it, but it was really fun to play, and it was my favorite. And then Blizzard gave the class a whole bunch of dragons. And what the dragons are super duper boring cards that just get like redonk stats for no reason. And that's all Priest plays now. So, you know, that's the state of the game, apparently. It's called balance. Yeah. I'm not a fan. I can't stand the new zoo. Can't stand Priest Dragon decks. Yeah, they're not as good as Control Priest decks. And yeah, no shenanigans. That was the fun of like the Priest matchup when I played Priest. Was like just Thought Steals out of nowhere and, you know, crazy stuff. You know, it's nuts. But now it's just like, well, dang, I get some dragons. Cool. Not that that's a bad thing. I mean, it always needs to change. And, you know, you look at what happened to Mage when Mechs came in and Mage suddenly went from being nobody plays this class except Freeze to, you know, Mech-Mage being debatably the strongest deck in the game for a little while. So, you know, resurgences aren't bad things, but at least we know how Blizzard's going to end them. They're just going to delete cards, apparently. So, rant over. Meanwhile, the Hunter could play... he doesn't get his Ghetto Mysterious Challenger yet, but he does have a pretty nice Hunter's Mark into... Howlmaster is pretty good. Howlmaster, of course, being a 6/5, which is pretty broken. Yeah, choosing to trade Juggler in there, I agree with this. Leaving the North Shear up for some card draw. Forcing a Shadow of Death, which makes the Boom play a little bit better. I think he's wishing he could have healed there, but... Yeah, Twilight Whelp, how does that work again? If you're holding a dragon. Oh, that's weird. It's a dragon with the dragon dependency. I totally forgot. That's cool. Either way, pretty strong Shredder, bit off curve, but you don't really care because the North Shear dies. Oh, Blackwing Corruptor definitely does a little bit of work here.
I wield the power.
You didn't see the last game, guys. We had a Shredder incident where there was a Doomsday came out. So obviously, Admiration put in his prayers for another one. Well, Ultima rather. Yeah, interesting. They didn't choose to play. No, okay, it came out of the Shredder. Never mind. But yeah, we do see the Hunter opening up the damage on the Priest. Priest, of course, answering with any number of just here's more stats type creatures that Priest is known for. That's pretty even. I can't say you're ever threatened with as 25 levels to the priest. You've got a Shadow Death for the boom, so you know he's not going to attack because he clearly doesn't have any secrets. Yeah, looking good, looking fresh. I would be surprised if we didn't see a Shadow Death here, honestly. Into maybe you just test feint other boom bots while you've still got enough mana to heal. So looking at. Okay, never mind, never mind. Worm Rest heals pretty good here.
Are you mocking me?
It's hard to say what you heal. I think you made the correct play there. The Boombot RNG isn't gonna mess you up too bad, but there's no real value in keeping something with a really good death rattle alive. So yeah, definitely making the correct play there. Admiration, seeing a Chromagus and not getting a Haunted Creeper, but showing us one of the new TGT cards, which I like, King's Elect. Yeah, definitely a pretty sick draw engine for Hunter. And weirdly makes Malagos Hunter a thing, because you can play King's Elect, and it will guarantee draw a minion in your deck, and if you've got one minion in your deck, i.e. Malagos, then you get a Malagos when you want it. So, I don't know, interesting to see that. Definitely a bit of forethought from Blizzard in making that a class card rather than just how to play Malagos decks. Pretty strong cable here, I think. I'm thinking he's definitely going to hold one of the Twilight Whelps, regardless of whatever he does, because he wants to make sure that when he's in top deck mode, he can draw into something that'll use Dragon Synergy. So no chance of him ever playing both of them, but I don't think it's wrong to heal as well. Yeah, so easy play. This is the other thing that people maybe sometimes don't realize when you're playing in these kind of tense situations, is that it's often better to, if you've got a weak card that could just be thrown out, like a Paladin Secret or a Twilight Whelp or whatever, and your opponent's on low cards and you're kind of on low cards, hold it. But if you had it since the start of the game, because I mean, as somebody playing against that, you're thinking, shit, you know, is this Flame Strike? Is this any number of kind of terrible things? So yeah, it's definitely there's definitely an argument to holding on to some of the cards that aren't going to do anything immediately. Yeah, we're going to see a heal face here. The face is not quite on a clock. He's only on really 8-6. He's on 1 health though. So the hunter needs to draw 1 damage and a beast, and he can take the priest to 1 health. So choosing to get his damage in right now. Yeah, I'm curious to see whether Ultima's playing Holy Fires or anything of that variety. It is on a beast to win the game.
Taste the mana.
Oh no, he's still fine. If he still gets if he gets a
Stand ready.
as long as he's on a charging beast, then he's fine, because he needs to always be healing face from now on. And again, holding those 2 kind of cards, because A, why would you play a Holy Smite face? Oh, that's it. Oh lol. Game 3, Admiration. Yeah, that's it. It didn't. Yeah, that was an example of a charging beast, I guess. Hashtag. How do I not remember what deck cards are in the Hunter deck? Yeah, well played to Aberration. Definitely Ultima had a chance to stabilize there against the top decking Hunter. But yeah, I mean, talk about Dragon Priest. Only plays 2 taunts. Well, 4 taunts. And yeah, so maybe you should try a different priest deck, Ultima. No, I'm kidding. We'll get to see that one again though. Admiration, of course, not being able to play his Hunter anymore. He has had a bit of a success with the Hunter, I'll say that. It does seem like it's a bit more geared towards the late game, but it's been working. Seeing a Vol'jin coming into Ultima's hand, don't imagine we're going to see him keep that, but the Worm Rest is pretty sick. Actually, 5 taunts. Is there more? No, Sludge Belchers. They play like 8 taunts. What? Okay, I'm totally wrong. Sorry. And again, even more wrong by adjusting it for the other way around. There we go. It was Admiration that won the last game, guys. Dr. Boom coming in Admiration's hand. He's got a lot of spells, looking for that Flame Waker. Pretty cancerous start here. Oh dear. Reminds yeah, this is the mage equivalent of the that I saw it on Reddit the other day. It was like a druid got that new Tangling Roots card, and he got 2 of them. and then he got double Savage Roar in one. It's pretty awful to watch, honestly. So you gotta imagine, because like he basically summoned 4 1/1s, did 4 damage, and then used double Savage Roar and just won on like turn 3 with Innovate. It was it's pretty ridiculous. This is the mage equivalent, the Mana Worm into Mirror Image into, yeah, it's pretty unfair, I'll say. Mage having a pretty good curve right now. He's down to a couple of cards, but he's happy to have some removal and some more taunts and the Unstable Portal. Throw a wrench in the mix. I know Reynard was quoted as saying ages ago that it's like he was saying it's like a 10% chance to just win the game instantly. Or no, not 10%. It's like a, yeah, no, he said 10%. Basically a 10% chance to win the game instantly with an Unstable Portal. I don't think he's wrong there. It does. It's one of those cards that just gets out of control really quick. So I'm probably guessing that he'll trade in. Oh wow. Maybe the charge can weigh a bit too much there. Yeah, he's not gonna get punished by holding over for a whole turn, so I justly say that. He's gonna take some damage. The Mana Worm's gonna trade really nicely with the Twilight Guardian rather. Mage kind of running away with this, but he hasn't bridged the gap between now and turn 7 for Boom. That is an issue, and he doesn't have any good trades with the, unless he pings here. Unless he'd have to ping trade.
I wonder.
And I don't think even then the Ultima is gonna hold him over. He's pretty happy to save it by the looks of things. Oh wow, no Flame Cannon. Sorry. Yeah, that's yeah, okay, that's strong. Ultima almost being forced to, yeah, play the card that comes from his hand. Cable's gonna be nice next turn. That's something. That's a pretty good curve actually. Cable into Chillmore, although not a lot of synergy, particularly when whatever you cable is gonna die due to Chillmore. Although in this case, Chillmore doesn't necessarily trigger its Death Rattle. Provided, so if he doesn't have a dragon, then it won't be punished so much for it. So it's almost like in this case, he's like, damn them dirty dragons! Or something. He's like opposite Khaleesi. Because he's not like, where are my dragons? He's like, I hope my dragons don't come back.
Someday I'll be just like you.
If that. Look, I'm still dealing with like a year till season 5, okay? Or season 6 or whatever. A whole year, no Game of Thrones. That's crazy. Anyway. Back to this Game of Thrones. Yeah, Cable coming down on the charge. It's pretty sweet. Nice little trade. Dr. Boomy's gonna come out though. I'm not gonna call that stabilization because Velen's plus Holy Nova will do a lot. So yeah, like a lot. Tactic here is attacking before he Helenovas so that there's a chance that it survives, which it does. Not that the mage cares, because it's just going to ping and do nothing. I imagine we'll probably see Ultima play the Chillmore here. I can't see him thinking there's any better plays, although Chromagus! Use it, you gotta use it. 10...
Hello.
No, it's still gone. Oh no, he gets 2! Oh! Hype! Cool. Wow, big plays. That was literally a big Playosaurus Rex. That was, yeah, that's a Tyrannosaurus Rex that was a big play. Jeez. I never thought I'd actually get to reference a Tyrannosaurus Rex as a big Playosaurus Rex. That's crazy. Regardless, Holy Nova Velen's Vol'jin's pretty nasty. I think we get to see the Priest kind of take over this game for the next 2 or 3 minutes. Still haven't seen the Ronin. My bets are on for a Ronin, so I'm feeling it, is what I'm saying. I am feeling a Ronin. I feel like a Ronin. You know, there's like 8 Japanese dudes, but yeah, I'm feeling a Ronin. Feeling Ronin here. He's like praying. He's like, please be have a dragon, and bow. No Khaleesi for you. That would have been pretty sick. Does Vol'jin work on Vol'jin? Yeah, it does. It does. Well, it doesn't matter. Then he gets a. Oh, then he gets an 8-2. Yeah. Okay. So he doesn't want a Vol'jin. He's Vol'jin. Because that would leave him vulnerable some stuff. Flame Strike's looking pretty good here. Flame Strike plus Arcane Missiles plus Ping is alright. And yeah, wow, okay. Admiration. Concedes. Concedes defeat, obviously. And we're going to see Ultima take Game 3 right there. Game 4, rather. Game 4. 2-2. 2-2. Toe-to-toe, 2-2. So Paladin for Ultima. Oh no, the Druid for Ultima versus, yeah, the Mage again. Okay. Sorry, why do I think Paladin at 1?
I must protect the wild.
Dionysus Aspirin at opening hand's pretty nice. Particularly against this this style of Mage deck. Yeah, he's definitely correct in keeping the Swipe, the Wrath rather. And he's pretty happy to see a Swipe fairly early, since he's been... I'd probably say the difficulty he's been having with the Mage has been the early game minions. Again, Admiration coming into his Unstable Portal, and a nice, what do we call it? Mad Scientist. Well, a mad scientist. Mad in the positive sense. Sorry about that. Just, plane flying over. Yeah, Mad Scientist pretty good. Danasis pretty sick. Don't think you feel too punished if he has to hero power here. Although it's pretty perfect, so... We might even see... Wrath? No, no way. You could like Danasis Wrath. You could Wrath Innovate Danasis. For no reason, pretty much. Or you could even... there was a merit there to like use a 1-drop, like ping it and then kill it next turn. I don't know, I don't think I'm not 100% on the Wrath there. Although he's probably glad to have a Wrath right now. Admiration definitely picking up a lot more kind of early game stuff. Druid, however, has a couple of answers to that. It does look like... he does feel like he's kind of setting up for something spoopy. If he's been paying attention... How do we do the secret? The secret is... Oh, okay. Hearthstone's being funky. Yeah, okay, so we can't see the secret. I think it's Counterspell, though. Well, I know it's Counterspell because we only play 3 secrets, but... Yeah, Counterspell, there we go. Just being wacky. Sorry about that, guys. I'm not sure what's happening with Hearthstone. So yeah, it's definitely Counterspell. Punish! Yeah, Counterspell doing work, man. Guess you should have tuned into the stream to catch up on that one. Hey guys, hey you streamers. Yeah, looking at a pretty rough turn 4 now. Interesting that he's choosing to kill the Mana Worm over the free card draw. Because that has been, I'd probably say, the problem this mage deck particularly has been having, in that it's got the goods, but it doesn't have the vroom, the go-go. The wake me up before you go. I don't feel bad about a charge Druid of the Claw here, because you can charge it into, yeah, the other thing if you wanted, and then kill that, and then force him to use for the same amount of removal. But I think he's valuing, looks like he's valuing the card drawer, well, rather the Flame Waker of the card drawer. Maybe seeing that as kind of the heart of the deck. Oh, RNG. Oh no. Okay, no, it's fine. She's a pretty sick play there from the mage. She's gonna be drawing a buttload of cards. Oh dear. Yeah, Druid's not coming up with the goods. Although Swipe is pretty nice. Setting up for a pretty sick turn 7 play. I'll be interested to see whether he can manage to put enough pressure, even having half a combo piece in his hand. That's something I have noticed about not so much pro players, although sometimes pro players, in that when you're playing Druid and you see like half a combo piece, they get a bit like, they get thirsty, like they get hungry for it. They're like, right, every move from now is now, they zone in, they're like, I gotta get him down to 15 or 14 or whatever. And I don't know, I mean, I know that Ultima's pretty experienced, he's been Legend, he's got a Twitch stream and all that, but I think I'm still right in saying that, you know, there's a temptation here to... Ooh, Thorison. But there's a temptation here to play like the only thing important is that 15 life. And if he's not careful, the mage is just going to kill him next turn. Almost. Yeah, he's got an 8 damage fireball. He's got 17. Shit. He needs literally 2 damage to win. 1 damage to win. What do you play that differently? That's not game. The fireball's gotta go. The fireball's gotta come out. That's just too strong. I go fireball poly, honestly. Fireball poly puts him on... Still puts him on a clock, because you do this 8 damage fireball. You still do 16 damage to him, and you still have a taunt, and you still get rid of his Thorisan.
What to do?
Yeah, I think that's the correct play. Fireball plus going face. That's just me. That would be the play I'd make in this situation. Although there's merit to Flame Strike. No, there's no merit to Flame Strike. Nah. He should be fireballing because he doesn't know whether he's going to be keeping those drakes. He can guess that he will, but he doesn't know that. And in that case, if he doesn't deal with the Thorisan, yeah, there we go. If he doesn't deal with the Thorisan, there's a chance that it will just lose him the game. Okay, yeah, I'm not 100% on that. Yeah, I guess he's looking to just top deck a fireball here, so... That's it. That's it. That's it. Yeah, that's it. Well played. Game 5 goes to Admiration. Woof! Woof! 3-2, jeez. Admiration is the win-rars. Look at that. Jeez, tense game at the end. Yeah, definitely make the correct play there to fireball. I'm not sure about the Thorison. I may have liked, particularly if you didn't. That's the thing. I think, like I was saying, is going to give it this card is only for combos, and maybe if you'd been a bit more, hey, I actually need to get a board and use this thing to clear at some point, then I'll be fine. But regardless, we're going to take a quick break. I might jump in and cast some lower bracket games in a sec, so, you know, cut me some slack, kids. You know, I'll talk to you guys in a bit. I'm going to put up the brackets, and, yeah, we'll be back later. It looks like Ultima's moving through to the round, and we're going to have the double death triangle of doom in the lowers. See you then.